Well, hello everyone, I'm Darth Browner, and welcome to my Shovel Knight review. Now I'm selecting the character to play as. You've got Shovel Knight, Spectre Knight and Plague Knight, as you can see. So, that's the first thing you would do when you start up the game. Each character offers their own campaign. This is where it gets Mario Bros. 3 style. Once you complete the first level, you'll access an overworld map, which is Super Mario Bros. 3, yes, like I just said. The game is 8-bit glory, is what I'm going to say. It is a crowning achievement in platform games. It really, really is. You've got elements of Mega Man, you've got elements of Mario Bros. 3, as I've just mentioned. You've got elements of Castlevania, Metroid sort of level designs. You know, it is absolutely fantastic. It's an amazing love letter to 8-bit platformers on the NES from many moons ago. You control originally the titular Shovel Knight, who has to rescue Shield Knight, who's been taken away, who's disappeared, we think, by the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. Think Robot Masters or Koopalings from Mega Man and Mario, and you've got the right idea. So they serve as your antagonist. As you can see, I'm fighting the Black Knight, who is a bit of an antagonist. Or is he? He also has a shovel as well. Boss fights generally tend to be challenging, but once you've worked out a pattern, they tend to be pretty straightforward. It's all about memorising patterns. So they're probably, if anything, closer to Mega Man in that sense. Oh, and also Shovel Knight can use his shovel. He can bounce on his shovel a little bit to destroy blocks, which is similar to DuckTales on the NES. Once you beat a boss, it does feel quite satisfying because some of them can be pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I will also say about Shovel Knight is the music. The chiptune music is an awesome throwback to the olden days, as it were. You also find them very addictive. You will be tapping your feet to them, as it were. And in Shovel Knight, you do get access to towns and towers and things to buy things and talk to random characters. It's presented in the Zelda 2 Adventure of Link style way, so it's on a 2D. They're on a 2D plane, and they move around. Some of them do, but you get your upgrades, and then later on you reach another town, you get armor upgrades and helmet and shovel upgrades as well. I mean, I'm rocking the armor that you get from Kratos. Something else I will mention. If you have the PlayStation 4 version, you fight Kratos, and if you have the Xbox One version, you fight someone else. You fight Battletoads. Oh, you can also change the genders of the characters, which is random but pretty cool if you ask me. It's a random feature, I must say. And it just affects what the characters look like as well and what they say. The characters themselves are quite diverse, so no two characters are the same. The levels are not exactly repetitive, they're quite different, quite varied, so you won't get bored. There are some sub-levels as well which really test your skills. I'm not going to lie, they really are going to test you. Another thing I will say is that you don't die per se, you just lose treasure. As you can see, I'm playing as Plague Knight in Plague of Shadows. And it's pretty cool playing as Plague Knight. I mean, all the characters do control very, very differently. So, Plague Knight's crazy alchemist, and that's shown. He has a base operations underneath the town that you play as with Shovel Knight. General order to play the games are you play Shovel Knights first, then Plague Knights, and then Spectre Knights. That's the general order I played the games in. With Spectre Knight, you are in the order of No Quarters Towers, so you get to control him in there, and you use his scythe to reach things and run at walls. But whereas Plague Knight and Shovel Knight's campaign run alongside each other, Spectre Knights is a prequel and sheds some light on some very interesting characters. So you do find out a fair bit, if I'm being honest. Forthcoming, though, is the King Knight expansion, which has been delayed a couple of times. Looking forward to that, I must admit. And Beat 'em Up, which is going to be a free update, Shovel Knight Showdown, I think it's called. So looking forward to that, because that'll be a fighting game. That will complete Shovel Knight. So what else do I like about this game? Everything. It's addictive, the challenge mode is interesting. I just cannot fault it. Music, soundtrack, gameplay, a lot. It's a love letter, like I said earlier, fan service for fans of retro games. This has been Darth Brandon, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you on the next video. Ciao for now, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my gushing over of Shovel Knight. Quite frankly, one of the best indie games out there, if you ask me, alongside Hollow Knight.